Hello, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. You're with me, Dai Chang from Hanoi. We now begin with our top news. State President Chen Dae-kwang arrived in Addis Ababa on Thursday, August 23rd, beginning a three-day state-level visit to Ethiopia at the invitation of President Mulatu Teshome. The visit is considered an opportunity for the two countries to enhance political credibility and promote cooperation across a number of areas.
State President Chen Dae-kwang and his spouse were greeted at the Bo International Airport with the 21-gun salute. This is the first visit of a state leader of Vietnam to the African country since the two set up diplomatic ties in 1976. Later on, the Vietnamese state leader met with his Ethiopian counterpart Mulatu Teshome at the Ethiopian Presidential Palace. During the meeting, the Ethiopian president noted that he is impressed with Vietnam for becoming an economy with fast and stable economic growth and a leading exporter of agricultural products. He hopes that the Southeast Asian nation will share its experiences in economic development, especially in fields like agriculture and aquaculture. Both sides also agreed to step up delegation exchanges in all levels, cooperation between the two countries' parliaments and localities, and people-to-people, cultural and sports exchanges in order to boost mutual understanding.
We have agreed that in light of the great potentials for cooperation in the economic sector, our two countries should promote bilateral cooperation in trade, investment, and in all spheres of economic cooperation. With particular emphasis on investment, I have informed His Excellency the President that there are ample opportunities in the manufacturing industry, food processing, and other areas such as infrastructure.
With our experience in rice production and export activities, Vietnam is ready to cooperate with Ethiopia. We also discussed cooperation in telecommunications, culture, and tourism, and agreed to study the possibility of opening direct fly routes to facilitate travel, exchanges, and trade between the people of both countries. We affirm our determination to continue supporting each other to enhance development, progress, and prosperity in Asia and Africa.
At the end of the talks, the leaders witnessed the signing of cooperation documents, including a Memorandum of Understanding on Investment Cooperation between the Vietnamese Ministry of Planning and Investment and the Ethiopian Investment Commission, an agreement on visa exemption for diplomatic and official passport holders, and a Memorandum of Understanding on cooperation between the two Ministries of Foreign Affairs.
Continuing his visit to Ethiopia, State President Chen Dae-kwang also met with other Ethiopian leaders upstate. We have more in the following.
On Thursday, Ethiopian President Teshome and his spouse hosted a banquet in honor of State President Chen Dae-kwang, his spouse, and the Vietnamese delegation. At the event, the Ethiopian president expressed positive sentiments toward the country and people of Vietnam. He also said that he believes the visit will bring the two countries' relationship to new heights. State President Chen Dae-kwang in turn expressed his admiration for the long-standing cultural values of Ethiopia and said that he hopes the cooperation between Vietnam and Ethiopia will continue to develop.
Earlier that day, State President Kwang met with Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. At the meeting, the two leaders agreed to further cooperation by increasing the exchanges of the party, state, National Assembly, and government delegations in addition to people-to-people exchanges. Regarding economic cooperation, both Vietnam and Ethiopia boast huge populations of roughly 100 million people, as well as large markets and rapid development. At the meeting, the Vietnamese leader held the active role Ethiopia has taken as a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council during the 2017 to 2018 period and proposed that Ethiopia serve as a bridge for connecting ASEAN and Vietnam with other African countries and the African Alliance.
On Friday, upon meeting the Speaker of Ethiopia House of Federation, Kiria Ibrahim, State President Chen Dae-Quang emphasized that Vietnam has always attached great importance to developing its traditional friendship and all-around partnership with Ethiopia. The two leaders agree on the need to further strengthen collaboration between the legislative bodies of the two countries, contributing to enhancing economic, trade and investment partnership to match the already sound political partnership between both nations.